a free sammy copy midday premu betuono a yagukansem nsem and eba wakwemu ye frame Ember Power team no atmosphere the general himself Apostle Jeffrey Osori Sir Prince the Darling Boy with the money man Filippo Inkumsa Ejekum Blankson Orlando with Wakito Mr. Wak as the producer for this show from MCR Ayobapa Grace and in India Kwabena Asante Unices Wamonso Ekutem Ewo MCR ho and Sambebri and Eba as usual. You be more transfer, near Tinkomo latest from the world of transfer. You be Dinkomo Bebri, Eddie free transfer issues in home. And what you be Sanso Grim, FIFA, Club, World Cup, Eguso Koso, and what Duduna Gidi say all time the most shocking results. Aya dear Koso say European champions. Nabode Fogo etwa mu 1-0 and wa. You be the game who Komo Bebri, our platform Kesewe so. Again, welcome on board. Ebefie ebebedin komo anopawte say Ejekum Blankson at the list of players be from the camp of Kumasi Santogo ko eba Champagne 4 eja mukwan in which report eba Krasan Chefeda said some other players are so club in 24 ebeja mukwan ni nyina yekuta ho nsama hodwa eba and they sounds one koma yebedu ofia yenua baako a footballer all the way from Portugal and so yenin bedin komo right here on this platform again. Welcome on board. Johnny Sompa 93.1 our Facebook and so na won say yenua bebre ekuta show no ho anya sam ketwa enti woba na won so ja commentator no share page no na yetuni edin komo ye Tabita Clinic Miss Tabita say diabetes yen fan fan fichiri yade a friends esichire yade no mesraw so ya catch us esichire yade wo so a to anamon sisie esan say ye betumi atwa wona afiri ho you can be amputated betuma basa wonsa anasa wonan because of diabetes nti tese bia yitwa ebedru samre na chese adepa asai tese wutu anamon sisie entwen check regularly no hunu so sugar level at the same Tabita Clinic udu wa yebe yama simple ebi woni pedunum already yebe solve yare kama prostate issues udu wa yebe solve ni nyina infections say gonorrhea say yes syphilis say candidiasis enu bia udu Tabita Clinic doctors and nurses are mobile eho wo mo be show eho no yemoye trim enkase CCC yehwe nima wenya malaria dabi uba yado collab there was say yes scan so a yememo free scanning your best scan wa yenjo kapreba free consultation free dietary air counseling ni nyina yedemom me so to na moses ye yade bia da so no ya modin krana kwani chem e Tabita Clinic we betuma frosese nyenchemu bia wetwa yede amount 020 234 7647 0202 347647 yechira kwan Kumasi ya atasimaso aye Pentecost off to the market let's just say you need drano another market no and you dey mu hwe from 8 a.m. inti enano pay o ma se djuma se den wo ba wa condition nyina no if your condition needs medicine you pay for just 50% of the total cost inti wo ba na ye du reverend fidiem na ye hwa na ye hunu sempo o situation wo hia se mu adura adura ni 100 cedis a wo be 250 say you 40 a we be 20 sanity Tabita yankopon enshamo pa asantiman matwedi asantiman yinyina jatwedi esan se telisel rehye na emunyam musumi we the telisel from 24 kanie and it's a telisel asantimant aye the month of June enche na June eba na wieye unyan emfa hunji ye promo ni ma hyasie fa hujim na enomo pa Pelisol edema santimano onso ochafe we mu no onso onsa atumiaka na ananu adapo ni behwe between the 11th and the 14th of this month and also the Asante Golf Open Tournament na so the Royal Golf Club na enya samketokra na still package any offers bebre ho Pelisol edema asanteman number 1 the grand sales exhibition 2 the Cellar Fest free. The Telecel Foundation I'm really a free digital training and health screening. Nina this month a month Telecel package any offers ahodwa omode Ghana for cloud internet say baby a wo bia wo hia internet e dey do dwuma e cloud internet yen na ye asorobo a wo de ho boya okotokro enkasoro da mesrawo ope internet e dey do dwuma de bia emfa wo sempo baby awo no e ye krokitrom ye beba abaye installation kama e dey amawa wo network no embeni mu ase entwere mu mpota ba ku bi ho wakbra bon say I say bo no dan who say you start to say cause picture mpo na download a mai me sewada cloud for bar o be adwuma mawa we nyina no how we eto betwa internet connectivity and ban so Wi-Fi, CCTV camera, digital security locks and be big biara efasa adwumede ho no cloud internet your top high you no love FM dining e die no here we bet my friend 0244 601 933 0244 601 933 we fire mo we so a ya beje osunu edi nkomo kama 3A core capsules wa musu kuta show mu ten na dia 3A core capsules e kanie anye se kokwadro nwamaso eno no kokwadro a waje ne master's degree mesraw kokwadra ene sample policeman anko ya IGP mesraw kokwa shahin edro we bekwa kwache no atwena ba mesraw to ase pause anase koko enane no se fifiri ni pedue nani ewo mojem sabe fifiri to de bia wotena wa no sugar te se na ye bidie ka no mesraw ni nyina unya 3A co capsules a ebe pam sa haw ni na e de amount constipation how we yamatim ebom a asensu oba 3A co capsules sen mpenifosin numenu bi na no any cocoa master 0546 107 107 0546 107 another 107 over from penny for our line we so herbal shop ni pharmacy shop bia uroma benye dro we bi enso ato betway na anomukutoma yeko amanoni abasesi na yeko kodin komo na dia fa amanoni nsama hodwa ene de yense kutamu don't forget say betway from penny for say bet influencer no go drama so the esafata say we any say what is say bet ni wi a what is say we no o bet codes na woni afofrache what is say bet ni slip no ene nkofo nche na o musu hu dia wo so ahyeha musu utwa na the more na o do bet codes edujuma o bet codes etwa bet no na unye sika e de frechiri umpawei na opedian bet we na still for the love of the game. Terms and conditions apply and you're regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet the responsible way. Betway or see get way more. Betway. Bet the responsible way. Not just as all bet and also ultra. And ya fadra to kakra. When so nkura omuni 18 years and above. Ebro sano to me in this agru ebi. Ya kwa manoni aba. Grace som nenda hum de sesia.
Don't make it.
Nti eno ho enkomo eno no yenkonko fonko so na yenin komo as usual betuma Johnny yen on social media handle Sompa 93.1 on Facebook and so on common Biansono Iron Kama when not stories to Ponano the power horse and Yatana Sayede Pano Menfant Penin Sayen Yaba in Shaba Omar Di Fabrigas while Johnny and Sanso Douglas Costa Maton Castor Boy also Ukutaso don't forget so Ibobote Usu and St. George welcome Powers way and so Kingsford Acom Kingsford Buina Mukita Shonum Nede Anopa Anya Samketwa Integrates Mumoye and Ra Marches a Corso Awo Ayan FIFA Club World Cup no na Mindin Komokaka and they resource numra na Minkasa for Woodham Center Miami Fono and Ra Wamu 2 against FC Porto Minfantu Jason Aquanity and so at the Talasco against Segovia or not also first goal at the Inter Miami and watching Lionel Messi super free kick the Pacho Grace and San Yabatosonom Mayensa Messi free kick no kakra baby Lionel Messi at an age original penta bono at the Tottenham Massa na no day enti ano nya da wo hwe na Sompa television so mo amu hwe na Sompa TV and also Facebook no pacho eno and eba no enti bono Tottenham no na US baby yeti Messi no anya sam ketokra so pacho so bono edaso egwanu mu anya sam ketokra na yeti ekoso enra and yegusu yedi nsam no and so deeper, let me just wait to my come up. Mommy Atletico Madrid. What is Atletico forum and after my first game against the champions of Europe. Non PSG Bomofono and Atletico Madrid and so to name against US Club and the City Sounders. And Pomo I 3-1. Now the tennis upon the Pablo Barrios on us 2 goals. I was second and some more. We're not also vessel. On also I should go back on. I can't hold my Atletico Madrid Bobocono. Mean fun to just a boy and the all bit. I am Rusunak or Timupako at the club and so on. They found to just a Palmeiras and the club and the day and did not be a lolly. I can't send on. And also Cosmo Palmeiras and so SO2 against Nadi Elali and no cancel Apostle Saint Ali for yes Ali yes Apostle also at Ali for chi the Timino Yabesomo or Dano Waba or Bane 2-0 men fan to just a Palmeiras no the turns a free kick back up by not the Biana Bonnet Grace Williams so bit mama highlight na anka ye diun komo kakra na free kick ni pa ye no Palmeiras player no bejecho peta ball na also Ali defender no pimbo na fro run dey e ye Wissam Abu Ali pimbo no asan 49 minutes and Sana Jose Manuel Lopez making it 2 and Palmeiras Boboko no na win so Chelsea boy ya dey nso dey Wushé Estival William performance and no bad Ukraine and no one so go but first half say Wakito so say Wushé Boni be G Bobby Tantan Ali defenders so powerful drive close to a target not a kaki to a cabono and so a pattern to the also some party in the son way a second goal of running and so I did Jose Manuel Lopez say at the more promise now Menko game I don't want to say and the soccer of the tournament so for European champions PSG after their first game against Atletico Madrid now Amupa Atletico 4-1 no winning say and not but a foco so 1-0 or running go Jesus on let's say go no and so at me the Botafogo Boboko no me fan to just against a game and no day and now some get to crab but do to the so PSG follow one to Botafogo after some ball to come out no minimum club where there a bear simple and some at me the money ba mo no na that game way and so to mun some no e jogu so wo show some pa na television so na day and you go so I did some out on na pa na be so at my come I was Sompa 93.1 on Facebook and so na yendin common na bibia so ntumi nya kama me pato nyankopon yadoma na the games be koso no your grace mama fixtures no na yendin komo bebre unim so Benfica ani boboko na the Auckland cities against the betuma so and here 4 p.m. and a FIFA from 24 dia to powers and him so cancel betuma so unim so games ni na e yanka dotwo na no the bono aye 4 Nanka Bobo second game 7 p.m. But I am FIFA from 24 communicating at the Massa and the game on Chelsea any Flamingo ebekoso mpem 6 p.m. and a game no enso ebetuma koso and keep me patron taking note of that game. Flamingo Chelsea near 6 p.m. Ghana time and a game ebetuma koso kama and to Prince mo support Chelsea na tese Mr. Wakamu Chelsea and kwe ba so mo se mutum na befa Los Angeles Football Club and the Africa team on the day at the Esperance Sportive du Tunis game near 10 p.m. na the patron let quick off no enso tuma koso 1 a.m. the game no Bayern between Boca Juniors and so Jumete betuma baso this morning yet in some ahotoni na depa na bibianso atuma kama and no ye dear free FIFA Club World Cup no so sia benete yego so yet in some ahotoni na depa when you also to my conim and that's a platform the Sophie and the stories to pronounce what me pa but when it's a CONCACAF Gold Cup game way na your Saudi Arabia any club and also on my United States of America and of course when we are CONCACAF any Gold Cup no na me part of the Tennyson US of A winning 1-0 or when the Danny Chris Riches or no and I said the only game and I said the only goal I can say I did my US of A or Chris Riches goal at perform on the 63rd minutes and a sample so to be taught no man you don't seminar and so to me edepa the patron Yankopo yad menete no Jamaica Rastafari wamo enso and you are me anything and the young Kuala Lumpur and so game the betuma baso 11:45 this yom and again the betuma baso when we say later 2 a.m. Ghana time Guatemala and you are me and the Panama and so betuma bo these are games and so baso this morning yet won some out on Ilano at the Panabiaso at my kama and to join your platform so na yankasa na bibiaso pinkaso my good friend lucrative for Johnny our platform so si Alonso wosu kutasho no Pedro wa Martina Cruz Abraham Sky wosu wa Johnny Papa Che B Emmanuel wosu kutasho no anya sankatokra enti baby a wobiam again welcome on board yen twaso yen nkomo Grace anopano ye story bi abi from Manchester United players we mo Alejandro Garnacho owura dey anso adi Marcus Rashford Anthony ani Jadon Sancho so players we kasa fam ho minim quick so betumi anya picture no adama me nkamin sankasa story a min so kansa senie ani sa Alejandro Garnacho deal nanka possible move to club and the Napoli no so said Jamaican when you say I hate rock dino and not able to go through and not just and submit my alcohol and yes when so total no and I promise to just already tell you group in Morin at the atro some place when we the agent and him say on your offer at the moment a bit more when him say Anthony Echo Clubber your first red petition on one casa on person back to United and then they think say Rubin Morin on also a United club no Jadon Sancho Echo with Chelsea and they loan deal the pan no Chelsea fight on the coin so Penny and Manchester or run again Marine also when United game and watching Marcus Rashford again and of course Alejandro Garnacho. These are 4 players I met Munka so Manchester United bobo company for say when we Duma United Beko United States of America and July for their pre-season they are made any so opinion or say when share no mama and no iron someone so toka and then you go so I didn't somehow Tony Nadepa na be some atuma kama yanto so young conservative from the Bibian Ntumin Konenim, the part of me joining. Yeah, Bobo quality, and as I'm in Premier League, not in Concoti and Comaka quick, and from Premier League MSCA, not the 10 year, and it's winning, sir. Manchester United Bobo Kono, latex on Victor Jokeris near, just say United for Abem Ayebu, and the free Sardina, Nina Anderson, or Granity, and Federico, and your Veranda, the Pacho, Diamite, and the San Sapenu, and some of the two channel, and we not perform number 2 yes boy and not story sa akwano sa anka be bepe so obekon Arsenal it sounds Arsenal from Pennyfono and medin komo me cheso project omodia to nanim no ya do Jesus so ko a ebetuma brano and this boy empo and mayor onya green light so be free club ni makono so the maintenance and any NJ so empo obejo Manchester nem ope sa anka Arsenal football club no ko dem bi so atuma kama eno yan so mani so toda and then unim sanya me ya duma 2026 the European Championship and also European Athletic Championship so UK Abonteso and also Birmingham Como to be specific and the European Athletic Championship so again Mesausa Nyankopo Yadma 2028 and also Euro 2028 UK na Grace Mami statement and they about Bontain all the way from UK when you listen Monday on your Secretary of State for Culture, Media and Sports good or no under this statement and so media bar statement is simple. Sports tells our national story in the way few other things can, uniting communities, inspiring millions, and showcasing our nation on the global stage. This major backing for world-class event will drive economic growth across the country, delivering on our plan for change and the Ojibisem and Neno Nyankopo Yadma saw two major events so UK Bontenso European Young Championship 2028 again European European Athletic Championship and also because of 2026 no betuma matches and they almost economy no and so to grow when say nay damete and it's around 900 million pounds and almost to version of that two major event and also betuma cost no and then the penny need to go say banner some major event in the our UK Bontenso economy be grow and no be to and so and no yes so and the penny go so din some to na depa na be some atuma kama me pa cho mama me akra ne tin so the mama Francesco Achebi video no na minti nkoma kaka Grace mama star video no good na yente ensama opening the kanye me pa na mama be trim e da chetifo
Io serio. Ragazzi, preso per il culo no, non mi piace. Francia ok, top, però io esco da lì a stare in Barcelona no, perché io matto, io ti sfondo di volte.
There will team in Canada and also player no Casano Inter Milan player friends of Francesco Achebi and other some way editor na ni no sir wouldn't sir Inter Milan so say we move every baby am person akobo next 2 games our series city ho and next 2 games no ebetuma koso na Inter Milan as part of their program omukoi send player way and conquer autographs and from supporters amaba no na so wo hwe video no very closely and so wo hwe ne yie pa obewu se ba ku bi baya o se PG Jesse na ohun Francesco Achebi pe and no starting so o ka se Bacola na mo beka UEFA Champions League final no how Bradley Bacola as dribble the defender or dano no atna from na or train ben sulu ye na ate enti San Francesco Achebi on pe Bacola din krate enti no support and also fan no do ha or start so no Bradley Bacola na hona ebufo success oba na Italian language no kan as international from kakra or saying I am a serious person, I don't like being taken for a ride. If I go out there and you say it again, in fact, if I go out there and you say that again, I'm going to kick your, what I say, no and only Canadian kakao radio so na cheso be bon papa onyana said you be safin so nyani pa yedi no agro wontumi mehu ni sa nso ho eno ye Intermilan player no so somebody to dwa we no support ba ko so koye sa na so ko twetwe kakao no ayen somebody so to dwa ene te alo pare egu so de unsem ngudon de ba na bibia so to ba ko nanim men tro so nkonsem bu from bibia so ntumi ko so afi mama me bobo ko de ten. And so at the ayam Jibobo where Botafogo Wamusuko Renato Pava Mama me also interview no here Ogusu so interview good and unye interview na club president anaso nanu apana oba be finafono o finafono den abahagano finafono den na eno na Renato Paiva odi tutwa se afono we dia anka na ni nje ho onya na anka ne wife and efina no yentie peni no enso ensam kakra we o kan brofo yentie bi.
What do you think it is about that South American grit?
Porque el fútbol sudamericano lo está haciendo también.
John Textor. Ahí está el propietario, ¿eh? Del Botafogo.
Vaya momentazo. Dándole un beso ahí a su entrenador. Prefiero besar a mi mujer, pero bueno.
Okay, nti penino no also I prefer the kiss of my wife. Nti President John Tester wodan odituma nyade betuma ye no ye de course no bi ana yeguso ye den sema woton ade pa na bi bianso na tuma koso me pa so mo mi PAG bobokon ani Botafogo and so supporters no and no game na yeguso koso no na Mr. Walker so wo hwe Sompa television no so at a point in time supporters in the bomb na no ten to kwapa na video no baba Sompa TV so PAG supporters any Botafogo supporters oni ne ntokwa pipe no obi out from na yetia no ne kekebi na ano ayete nya sam ketokra we aye time game no ebeba na wie ye no still PAG for no hunu sam game no ente se de akono anya adwom nsam nya dam betumi ate amanetum aye na the interestingly we betumi hu say first wakushasa de we PAG aye fan bako watwa aye Botafogo supporter no ewo gomo supporters in section ho watese ni so atese obono instead of so some porter no obi uniform and atese mu video de ekoso okrom na nuabi enso na ekoso United States of America wama aye FIFA Club World Cup no eno so guso ekoso ne dai ana ye guso ye din sam do na de pa na bibia so atuma ko nim afiye ntoso konsum from the Johnson Intiminkoso, Momo Penia and Tony John Tester, or the Insomnia to try Mr. John Tester, so Judy, Sir PAG, Gomo, and they are the best. Yes, Yentino.
How do you feel? Was like unbeatable. You have beaten them. What's your feeling now?
It was survival. We know they're the best team in the world. They might have been the best team tonight, right? But maybe we had more heart. Maybe we wanted it more. They just won Champions League, right? This meant more to us than it did to them, but we're so privileged to be able to play against them in this format to show that Brazil can play some football. And tonight, we played like an English team. We played with structure, right, and discipline and organization. We looked European tonight. So I'm very proud of them. And hats off to PSG. I love Ligue 1, and they're champions of the world right now, but it's so nice to have had this opportunity.
And no, Mr. John Tester and someone or the two channel or GD say PAG Bobokon woman and they're the best in the world. Now, your grace, mommy, run Jefferson, Mommy Jefferson, and so picture no Jefferson, Savarino, or see President and some more can on in your agenda. Now, on this PAG, woman and they're the best in the world. Woman, the best ever Europe about Tenso, the club and the Tenny Botafogo, with him said the loss. Copa Libertadores. No, woman and a JD woman so oko South America. Woman and I'm so ye champion Mopa and then woman so some message for defending. Let me be a soon to my kama and to Botafogo woman so I the best. I was South America and to European person Musum Beshema, and one year the best in the world, and to some PH, when we are best over Yasha and Yanukram, when we are best over Europe, when we are the best in the world, and to the best in the year, one more anybody for Gobokon, and no, and your boy from Jefferson Savarino, and so and somebody to draw, and then tell you to share the stories out on the bar, then we dance to my come Johnny, I was some part television, so my good friend, I am Bapo, I am James, what John will platform, so sounds so, and Mr. Surf all the way from the United States of America, me part away UK, United Kingdom, and I also Johnny and to be able to be Antonka, the and common a tipo wayu, young wise, also Ukutaso no will buy you back knowledge, maybe Johnson at Makoso, Mommy PFA Player of the Year 2025. William Sanyamiya Duma, 19th August this year ego Manchester and awards no ebeba so but say dia wo show Sompa television no aye nominee na omodomo nso den ababonten. Interestingly money man bra say wo show Manchester one player Bruno Fernandes ni din apem Alexander Isak o se academy Newcastle ono so ni din apem Alexis McAllister ono so edin apem ho Cole Palmer apem our list no nominees no Declan Rice from Arsenal ono so apem Mo Salah ono enso apem. Interestingly we say PFA awards no nominees 6 nominees no we say Liverpool equal 2 players and so I was Saturday no and ayo de total yami yadoma 19 for Fergus and a Chelsea awards so etuma baswa get ngon sam akoto de pa na bibia so atuma ye kama mami FIFA wo mo so David abetuta and that enso ne FIFA from penny for no and the tuta so Lionel Messi the top scorer in FIFA competitions history and not good. They are from our Sompa television no 20 years. Lionel Messi 10 tournaments 25 goals and no according to FIFA also Jaba Bonten and Yeguswa yet ehon nkomo. Lionel Messi say only Cristiano Ronaldo woman yan for on put it that one on record say woman yan for Namum that sort of rivalry and also competition on a boy and momina a better and to some Messi a good football or pushing harder a boy Ronaldo and so a pushing more harder so but say Ronaldo a pushing harder a boy and no Messi no also a year and non according to opinion the day and so I did Leo Messi in summer or the Etuja and so no or say I have a lot of respect and admiration for Cristiano Ronaldo and for the career he had and continues to have because he's still competing at the highest level. The competitions with him was on the pitch. Each of us wanted to do the best for our teams. Obviously, as always, everything stays on the pitch. Off the pitch, we are two normal people. We are not friends, obviously, because we don't spend time together. But we have always treated each other with a lot of respect. And no, I am Messi in summer or the Atu Eja and so no, sir, or no, any Cristiano Ronaldo, when you're for a son, we won't spend time together. We will say Messi and Ronaldo beer and they will mark on the table. Now we must in Kuna and Germany to say beer or no Messi and they will run the Dennis Suarez more and so I know. No more competition just on the pitch or rivals of the pitch. I know you're Messi and some of the two powers and him and you go side in some other Ediba, Namibian Shop to my economy from Tuta, some dear Cosso, our boss of Bobo, some bossa. 1v1 and also 1-on-1 sa rua eba bontense se lo mes me pacho boss bobokono financially they are sound and normal pebre enso ekoso e de momo as a result of say nay you say bossa aton 6 ni bi VIP 6 o moton enti sika ho ata se bibia so beto akoso kama no wodi mi say sa de no nay you say La Liga from penny for we mu enya authenticate ye we mu enya agye we mu nya engine tum anso ho enti de koso ni na no enya ja La Liga from penny for enso agitum esansa surprise ade a wunsa nyankan na uso nya hu sika enti sa sika no ode bobra ade no wahia wa bia wonsam se ha adan Barca for you say until September and a Spotify Camp Nou stay Dominic no ebe ready ebab adan and nay adena nya ready no mo say ehu sika aba enti mo spend for the season and nya da mo gituma ebetuma ye and according to report I mean second all the way from La Liga from Penifono and so total and so no na the 10-year according to La Liga president or we the 10 have the table so no the to just Barca insists the seats are already built as confirmed by Limac and will be usable when the stadium reopens in September. They believe the issues will be resolved once auditors send the required documentation to La Liga. But the truth is that already, as we are speaking, Limac is just a and no according to La Liga and so boss and some other to a powerhouse and the day and you go so then some out on the bada bibiansono etum ayakama mama mi drone no Obapa Grace and Kwabena mama mi drone good the 10 year so say Madrid omo edu different level kranopa na be your strong way edema na nkum sahade so say owura ne din enti Xabi Alonso or say simple Odentanya. Almost at a point in time, so we'll share baller. What we nipa no as in a cheap, what I say, and could be attacker no koya. Unyanko besha from all the angles. And to say, or run the Alonso, or you shoot drones, in a ekahon. Training Madu trainia or there was a drone and I'm so said the obenya drone shot only a didn't know no canning at their bomb and shot me at Diana analysis and Madu Bobocono so said baby Madu must annoy day and no I agree Madrid terminal they are no so from also so to the day and they go so doing some out on the bar never be some atum ayakama and there a World Refugees Day. So Prince of Ghana, Ghana, and World Refugee Day no, and your celebrity one I said 2 quarter for also Obiwa of Mali, which keep us a Mali nipe, and Mali for Mabadi Kroma Bosso, and you're turning on and you're looking at the I know I want someone know now you celebrate one more and now your World Refugee Day. Now Bassa from our Rwanda. The part of my Bassa Uganda mama me Bassa in Africa no mama me sa video no na membana quick me do komo kakra ma sa video no am na Sompa television so good they are our Sompa television so no yente wo mo kasa kakra na de ntia wo mo Uganda me do komo
Aquí en Uganda soy Alfonso Herrera, actor mexicano y embajador de Buena Voluntad aquí. Me encuentro aquí en Uganda de la mano con Fundación Barcelona. Estoy en uno de los mayores campos de refugiados del continente africano, el asentamiento de Nakivale. Aquí en Uganda, más de 1.8 millones de personas desplazadas de países como Sudán del Sur y la República Democrática del Congo buscan refugio. Pero, ¿por qué estamos aquí? El Barça y ACNUR trabajan para que los niños
FC Barcelona for no Manchester players na aba Oman Uganda me say na Barca project and also program ba ko amoso no nti Barcelona ni call play and Treasure Makabum na wo aba Africa specifically Uganda na no wo ba ene 2 quarter for wana ntokwa esi wo mu nti ama ebinu ho na no so unam Ghana ha ankatitu pa ye around zoo hono no surprise meaning uduwa yotumi yero no mu peskani ade sankofo no ene Barca force sa project na mo ye no umpe so munya sika jambenya fi mu nyina no mo so de beko na mo tumi edi akwakoboa na se de be ya mo so asetena no bibia so betuma koso kama etumi ndamo mo they are looking at best 1.8 million refugees and no FC Barcelona dey from so ye to draw and they anopa yegu so sama utoni na no enso etumi ede pa na bibia so etuma ye kama Obapa Grace ni abegafo no enso wo mu nyina ekutem ho from MCR sanso and the studio sha mpenifo anya tenase ba 21st clinic omukutem enya somketo kra we say we are suffering nyina no ya about 21st clinic aba so say eba no sciatica ayo sana be bien ho a wo munnim ye adesene ye titru kra ye Ghana hade be pacho wo mo no eba no say anke bia wo mo ye boxer kebia bia from Mayweather Junior no bia mbo no nti 21st clinic no mesno sciatica yade no enu ne se bia wo to ase esane ede ko wo na se eba ne se intinne hon ebi hu etochema eno ane ye fan sciatica but the bia no wa okwa obenya ya osa until se bia wo do ne bechirim e wo 21st clinic mesno udruwa wo ho beto once and for all anya dia woko na asanso aba dabi bibisa nsi da 21st clinic sabra your branches across the country baby obeko bia no your branch e ho nemu wo free a ni atro baby awo no branch e ben pa Kumasi, you will overseas junction. Samson of Bossy, your council quarters, called Johnson, while I cry your Tommy, Sunya in Cransa, and Techimai. And when you Utu have been as of 249 311 311 0249 311 311. Who fell line, so I bet also Samson 0540 311. 11 yare bia ya sa nemum sciatica yare ndie meso yemfanfa yemfichire sound so na yours toothpaste ano any apostle papa edura yena yade twitwiri yese anopa osori a na wo brush kama enumre enso koda na wasanso ayusu na wonim sam yours toothpaste no your yours total care toothpaste just which is targeted to give your teeth full protection from germs that cause cavities. Now, woman soon as so a cause of the offense tooth decay. And so we use your total tooth care now. And who do you choose here? A brow, a bow gum no bine, and no brow, a bow snow by said the bear. The offense as a prayer and tetana 30,000 someone in Nano, a baba bine comma. The second one, the offense a years teeth whitening and no else na beboa na what seno apai se nwira be ma wo seno aye fite enti ukwa dwama so a eye miensa and e dwama good and na wo hwe e wo Sompa TV no so no red one ho blue one ho and a green one so wonya ne miensa ni nyina bia ete se wonya God the Father, the Son and the Holy Spirit miensa we ukabuma wo se hawni na no na se etu. Don't forget sun brush and so the best technique in brushing of your teeth and you say also benya the best toothbrush de betumi etwitwiri wosia wo sinin tamu nyina no the leftover particles says so simono na yini na so afiri wo Lister Company Limited wo mo na akwakofa de aba e ma remfi se nkura animpenifo nyina enso de no egwadwama so money man Philip Nkumsa atrase bro bibia bokode
Amiadom chairman. So be I fine.
I saw microphone no me ton kan wachi. Okay, good.
Yeah.
So be I fine.
Sure.
And then see Friday.
Oh, and a Friday, yeah. And a Friday.
Okay.
The man himself is here, so
the general. Yeah. I was saying the
spirit is very high because he's here.
So the general, who here do a general to it here? Also, we had one of VR switching. Pop on the VR switching.
Powers in the cars in the other cars in say
the general. Send you. Maybe answer. Maybe answer. Bunikete ma kon kran. And now when me nyadwen.
Oh, me dey say tower chi.
Money man dey no hoye. Work the way usum die na. What do you na no? Na adwen ya.
What do you for so ka pass ma ba o. But you go anyway.
Take na adwen ya. Odin fie ne back to ano.
My power. Go pass my ball.
See me head my credit did you know?
Go pass.
Tell you come
you go stories no one particular story catch my attention so very much, and that was the story of FC Barcelona. Who say an amino can say Club World Cup ne dey dey be so bet always near the transfer stories ne kakra room say be ya e betimi feed the listeners whatever they want to hear. Now Barcelona story away about the 1v1 no, and I'm pese me nwemu kakra. You see, but Barca one particular team we all know omo pe players e be the abesha omo team nim. One Garcia wo ho say Nico Williams din wo ho no ma ye nyina enim say one Garcia de wo wie Nico Williams and afi no omo ye ho adwuma. But people knows very well say just like you were saying, Barcelona financially they are tight at the corner. Financially, though says you know, or met me again that 1v1, but with that 1v1, it means Esa will spend the answer and wait me at all. You need to make space for anyone incoming. And Obiba Busa say, Barcelona for him Sadiwi, and a stern or Mukope players who are better or Munyanton players. Why not the bigger priority? And yes, sir, Ombe let go of some of the players and Sana or Macoresi at the wine eba. Because so far, it is only Clement Lenglet. And a Barcelona etime agya ne kwan amana free club football Barcelona emu. on the match no and say na me no ka say no there are a lot of players I said the last time maybe a list of these players are Barcelona for her so mejo omo kwan but the bigger question here akwa what has been the stumbling block there na Barcelona for ka honoma da omunya ntimi nja players ne kwan because some of them you and I are very much aware say they have no business in the club now because say baby a club na dru no club akwa eja omo amoma ka echi they are surplus to enti die enti na Barcelona fo ntimi nja omo kwan and now yen kosa details ni mo ni ehu die enti Barcelona fo ntimi nja these players ne kwan one Garcia is yet to be registered and Nico Williams beba eso mo make we no mo register no these players no aya onfa omo imagine to so my Ansu Fati is the first person men kan ho asem ye kan ho asem wa say Monaco for any Ansu Fati di nkomo na say Barcelona club ni di nkomo for Ansu Fati ne enye nne but on say I take a lot of time still now Fati is part of Barcelona team now I onya nwie ne deal to Monaco and this is the main reason Paris onim say esi ame no kasa no Monaco for are very much willing so omo de Ansu Fati no munya na omo pe omunya na omo pe if all things be no kono munya na omo pe but the problem here I branch your friend Ansu Fati say ame no kasa ope one of the highest paid players in Barcelona team mu a Ansu Fati ka ho oje 13 million a year. This is Ansu Fati that we are talking about. And per what we know, no, say Barcelona wants to let go on person Monton permanently. But as Monaco is aware of the salaries, monetary issues, no. Until the omo ye ne say, omo person omo finding ways and means ombenya Ansu Fati on the low affect your more budget. Because player or 13 million euros a year there. Definitely when he is coming into a team like Monaco, Obeha say Nisika and what is to be brave. That is why Monaco are looking at getting him on loan with an option to buy. They say they are transfer and installing no. They are looking at getting Ansu Fati on loan with an option to buy. But Barcelona so has on a permanent. Say Obeko loan krana with obligation to buy. And now say more fun permanently without can say loan interest no cry. And acquire the stumbling block right now. Ama Ansu Fati onye free Barcelona and looking at 30 million euros no clearly say nka Ansu Fati nkwane de no go through say ya and I think say Barcelona betimi make way for players to mobile which is one Garcia and then Nico Williams no, because 30 million euros I've already spoken to us say Abrante F Nico Williams our letter club about no Nipo Ojeke saying on any near Inaki Williams 11 million and on Nico Neje 10 million so Ansu Fati 30 million 8 me free so and an Monaco for ready so almost fun straight ama sa bill ne free Barcelona so Quebec create a lot of space for Barcelona but Enyang go through and per how things are looking at Barcelona are very much aware say Monaco for nyesa ade eneda so ombeba best fast aka ni nyina ade ato omo so because even pono na Monaco for na hwese omo players omo forward line no ebi be free onom we heard about Akluche say Akluche betime free AS Monaco obi te say Bensengo na teams ni bi na chi bet as at now omo players ni nyina Mika Biarritz and Brillin Bolo omo nyina ya available in the team. The top 4 attackers for Monaco no nyina gusu onum teams na dey interested name for omo so it omo so omo make way for any other player be obeba with such amount no that is the main Fati the no entimi nkoye you talk of a bit say Paul Victor say me no ka say the last time I told you say a lot of Spanish club pa Brandt no Real Betis Valencia Villarreal right now by Leverkusen so aba be ka ho all these clubs are looking for the signature of a friend Paul Victor. But Barcelona and so making it clear. Say Paul Victor Obekwa, they will not take anything less than 20 million euros. Because particularly no the NT is sick and akosoro no papa a friend Hans Dieter Fleck was show so very much interest in Abrante friend Paul Victor because or her Abrante no commitment no nya playing time but yesterday and the smaller time obenya and then the commitment how we sit here in the dressing room and outside the dressing room no now will show that kind of commitment to be a player for the team. Enti papa a friend Hans Dieter Fleck ne do obenya and Paul Victor net na because so who say obe a long term part of the team but for now because of situations in yes omuja na kwan then Barcelona are saying say 20 million euros na beto no so oye club now pena nothing less than that and I'll be to ya and no and they say ama onu so ne deal na air story by Leverkusen Villarreal, Betis, Valencia, Munina, or Munina here, so made me bet 20 million euros, no, and I create the amount, Stole, the departure of a branch friend, Power Victor. You talk of Pablo Torre. Pablo Torre, then they say Sevilla and Kwan, and or manager who are mutual interest. But on also, so one thing the woman here say, unlike Power Victor, no, Pablo Torre are making a statement clear. Okoye interview can straight away. Say, Papa, a friend, or Hans Ditaflek, and you're fair to him. Because of money more games, Nibi. The whole of last season about 551 minutes per 451 minutes per, and he felt like nah. The way the MSC quiet, he do be not give more pra, Macasado Shas, or Nuko Pride, but still no be more. Just 5 stars spend on in all the competitions at Barcelona Boyna. He felt disrespect as Omumuno into honor the Unyobeko, but on no corner Becon right now, Sevilla pay and I show interest, and now no Sevilla so it's not wailing. So Mbekako first Bumbia there, they are trying their possible best on Benyan on the low, and also Ewo Honum, and then you talk of Inaki Pena. He said, I'm no say, Bobo from Galatasaray. On say Fernando Muslera, ebe free team ni mo. Omo legendary goalkeeper no be free team ni mo. And we know how Fernando Muslera esi aboa Galatasaray team no. And obe free mo, they are looking for another player. Obe timi aba be shana. And let's not forget, Abrante Efe na keeper na he has gone on loan at Galatasaray before. Enti omo hwe so mbetimi enya no, but eno so na kwa difficult because of how and MSC ni payment and monetary issues kakra and Stole Inaki Pena ni move to Galatasaray. But what we are hearing no, Celta Vigo and Valencia and Sevilla munyi na money wo ho no, it is seeming more of a sort like Galatasaray ono beti yako. Enti eno so no Stole, Andre Christensen, Anasa and Ashabab and make sure so omode 20 million ebeba Brantia your friend Andre Christensen ho bet ono so the head and say Hans Ditaflek enije Andre Christensen performance ne ho and Ofili say this is a player when he's on the bench on cause a problem and why let such a person go. Wabra say nim say Inigo Martinez and Paul Kubasi omo na be the main two starters obi say Christensen is always willing to sit on the bench and come in whenever his help is needed. And it's such a player that is the main reason why Papa friend Hans Ditaflek and per se on beton Christensen, but Barcelona has also listed him as part of the players on beton and Anase and Ashabab and the Eskebano. And then you talk of Oro Romeo on the end the short one. Sisi amino kase or Girona or Beba Barcelona next month. Or Beba back to Barcelona next month. And let's not forget Oba Barcelona or signed 3 years and a dema Barca. Oba Barcelona back in 1 year. And per what you are hearing, he's already aware. So on your part of Hans Ditaflek ne plans no into Oba be terminating a contract with the club. No a free hako. Into no ebema Abrante friend Romeo or no dear and yes Barcelona for beton and yeskebia. Oba be terminating a contract no a free one marco. It wouldn't help Barcelona in any way because no none monetary issues na form ain't mean pevu much of a bigger way for FC Barcelona. You talk of Marc-Andre ter Stegen or no so soon as amino caseno Galatasaray omususu pinchen Abrante friend Marc-Andre ter Stegen and yakan was in be but say na kwakwa say Galatasaray or many were Barcelona but Barcelona no many one the two goalkeepers no many were honom and they are torn between the two. Yemfa Inaki Pena I na bebo loan pen and na say emfa Abrante friend Marc-Andre ter Stegen no so no watchem 30 years age enshade inside. You get the whole point here. And I know now quite the problem. What we heard about Chelsea, Man City being interested in our powers, I can confidently say it's a mogu. And it is becoming difficult for Abrantia, a friend Marc-Andre ter Stegen to make the way out of Barcelona team, no. And the last one, Abrantia, a friend Ronald Araujo. Or none of the any say if only a team will come with the adequate amount of Barcelona be here and Omejana Koyamanako. So that is the main reason why I say I'm no Caseno. It seems like as a Barcelona, Omun team ton players, no, and yes, Omun team ton, they are ready to sell, but these are the main reason why ama players ni nyina no Barcelona for ntimi nton ya ye hwese as time goes on no they will try their possible best so make me let go of these players say be make space for them to be able to register Abrante friend Juan Garcia or no there already wabe a part and then pave way for Abrante friend Nico Williams or mo hwese o mo nsa betimi aka no and also to get some money or mo be call for Nico Williams na akutua na release clause na nkasa. So where Barcelona fan you need to have time a bit for yourself. Say Barcelona and paying for no mood but the situation at the club now a bit difficult. That is the main reason why Omuntimi let it go of all these players now. CONMEBOL air clubs no in the FIFA Club World Cup powers they are the most impressive of them all. So all teams
now South American clubs.
Yeah, o can come no bonaya na South American clubs.
Yeah.
Omo asem na making. Powers. Onim say in all the games omo boni na omo lose, omo club here no mo lose a single game.
Oh, okay.
Omo club here ni ho lose a single game. And per how things stands now. Say if all the CONMEBOL clubs qualify to the knockout stages, who said the last time? Na make said the possibility of them qualifying very high, more than 50%. But say na mene say no, it is seeming more for sort like say 60% huri akobe 80%, and you shouldn't be surprised with how omusi huno FIFA Club World Cup. Wow, beje unim say obe accumulate 100 million euros. The UEFA Champions League 90 million euros. So it tells you say the whole of this world competition is kada soccer seprano the FIFA Club World Cup.
That is around 23.5 million dollars.
Yes, dollars. So clearly it tells you say if you are a club, especially for those South American teams, no who say amount we are. Come on, the European clubs they don't say omu a bit familiar with such amounts. Onye omu nyina bet on say I say always almost kasem no hobby bre. But South American clubs no bet says can be a European club me na etis ka ba beto ni player. And the player wetimi amaketing ni amaska no be 60 B 50 B 30 B aba no ho. So they've really come into this competition with the mentality say eje. And the last time, na Philip how Omune started winning the FIFA Club World Cup, and they know say Omune do say the European clubs are take over, but yes, still now Omune teams are not dominating and in winning at the FIFA Club World Cup, so they will definitely want to make a name for themselves. And with Tower and MSC Kono, everyone that watched the game that Botafogo played against Paris Saint-Germain will be so very much impressed.
You know back on my message, 10-15 minutes ago, when you sent me, I think in line with the Awukan. Also, good morning, Ember Power and the crew. We should watch out from these South American clubs, especially Botafogo. Watch out.
Yeah, Paris, and I'm not surprised. The last time, picture here, that's all the Osha White no what down Hopano. That is Algo Jesus. Maybe I can't want someone say a lot of European clubs anyone so.
Oh no, share that
yeah. And unim, once me can't specific say onyen ruho, but when the potential na ekuta no na. This is a boy. So we are watching say fano and the Chinese year. He is going to be one of the great air strikers Albania. Once the form no to say Ibrahimovic mudi any be or that kind of height or physique no. And born than an no or say nimbo. Most of air strikers or more that height, and I do not use area durability. But there's a guy, a born inside that
those strikers and some pimpia, yeah, no mean that mobile.
Yeah, mobile. But where the or your mobile is Alexander Isak, born that for more me boy a Bianca. So clearly, we should watch out for the South American clubs and then Chelsea a game Honum against Flamingo. We are all looking at how Ebisiako because with how the South American clubs are performing, definitely they are sending signals to every other team. And Flamingo in the first game against Esperance said they have something to prove in this tournament. And Chelsea game, you are looking at how Ebisiako. But for me, I believe that if Chelsea is not careful, put away the fact that Chelsea are bigger than Flamingo, no. They can definitely cause a mishap in this game. And tomorrow, so Boca Juniors and Bayern Munich.
Now, honestly, Omashe the best in the world. PAG. Now, I will say they are not the best in the world. They are the best in Europe. We are the best from South America. So when the best from South America and the best from Europe meet, is where we see the best in the world. So obviously they are not the best in the world. They are the best from Europe.
They all can Paris Saint-Germain are European champions. And not just only the best in the world. For now, no more the best of football. So I can say, Tima, Cecilia, no wish na Paris Saint-Germain meaning by our dream, but they are not the best in the world. This is we are Kasau. It is literature. This is you can't the best in the world. The best in the world will be determined after this tournament. We a FIFA Club World Cup. Say about Club World Cup ni we. Na say African team na Agia, African team na the best in the world. Say we na say Oceania, Auckland City, and Agia, they are the best team in the world. It is literature. Kasa. Into no Paris Saint-Germain is not the best team in the world, but for now they are playing the best of football.
Okay.
Me Botafogo are sure more rights, but I'm still no moved. enra yen for credits ni nyina mo Botafogo but yen san re line up na Paris Saint-Germain so the buy no Mr. Grace so mama the lineup of Paris Saint-Germain game Botafogo Paris Saint-Germain lineup na me send in no this was the lineup players na me dey read out to omuso no omu nyina anya starters in the Paris Saint-Germain team on any given day the center back partnership no William Pacho and Abrentia Marquinhos the captain left back no Nuno Mendes and Lucas Hernandez now in the right side of the left side of the wide Abrentia friend Warren Zaire Emery for now no abeye bit part player over that position Fabien Rui now in that right side of the wide Seni Mayulu is a bit part player that position is Yao Neves na players is see blue now to no so no on the is only future Paris Saint-Germain man countless number of chances and opportunities and then, you know, he's not taking those chances and that player is a Brentia Freno that is Gonzalo Ramos.
But you still look at the lineup and irrespective, yes, admitted they are okay.
I'm not downplaying them.
It's still a very quality side.
Yeah. And because Seni Mayulu and Nebo will command that is starting bet in most of the top teams.
Sure.
And the ball now, this guy, Lucas Hernandez is already a World Cup winner. He's already established.
Yeah.
Lucas Beraldo, he's playing the best of football. And then one of the prospects, Ancelotti, area partner in the Brazil national team. So many surprise. But then no, I'm talking about the templates with which Paris Saint-Germain team know a movie. And the templates in now, and when say mama saw red flag and say these guys don't start. And so when in Brazilian football, but the football is not the best team in Brazil now.
Okay.
Currently, the Serie A in Brazil league in front of Serie A.
Yeah.
Or that is the Brasileirão Serie A. In the Serie A, the best team currently is Flamengo this season. And team
money Chelsea boy
yes, Chelsea no. Na team as you also compete with South America and as a Brazil, Cruzeiro, Bono Amba. About this tournament ni bi Mr. Grace on the map of Brazil map of Brazil are extra teams the top 12 teams in Brazil. One reason why I say Brazil is the best national football team and I say the best footballing country in the world no we call Spain and why are the best teams are compete by why
oh Spain they say Madrid Barca and to some extent
Atletico
and then Sevilla
why
United,
England, Liverpool, Chelsea, Tottenham, to some Manchester City. About 6 teams now compete.
Arsenal count.
Yes, now the Arsenal count. No, Arsenal compete. Now the Tottenham about why no Arsenal? Arsenal compete. But then Brazil and Kuano, almost 12 teams compete. The top teams, yes. We call Brazil. The secret about Brazilian football, Brazil for Kasebi almost say, those grande, that is the 12, the big 12. Ubet can say dupla grande, that is the pair of 12. And the pair of 12 anyway, a state be a club no, club say
okay.
Oko Minya Geria in Sompa, that is Belo Horizonte. Minya Geria. In Minya Geria, your club a friend Atletico Mineiro. Your club a friend of Cruzeiro in they are competitors. Now, what about Rio de Janeiro? State in Botafogo, that is the Rio de Janeiro city. And when you're Botafogo, you're Flamengo, Fluminense, and Vasco da Gama. Now, we call the state of Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo, Corinthians, Palmeiras, Sao Paulo as a club. Any club ne produce Pele, any name, no? Santos. Now, we call Rio Grande do Sul. Rio Grande do Sul, that is the southernmost tip of Brazil. And one of Porto Alegre. In Porto Alegre, there are 2 clubs that compete very well. The club that produced the Ronaldinho Internacional and the club na Ronaldinho were Brazil last Grêmio. So we call Brazil you have 12 clubs that compete at the highest level. And careful now be who I say 7 previous and so na.
And these are big clubs.
Yes, these are all big clubs.
I was South America, Copa Libertadores in
Libertadores no so when story I want to say. Tima Aji Libertadores ne Kasia Pano. They say no sleeping giants. And your Boca Juniors, and your River Plate, and your any of these Brazilian clubs, and your Independiente Santa Fe in Argentina. Omo no Copa Libertadores ne pa, but they say no more sleeping giants. Omo da. In the name Brazilian clubs in recent times, who's rankings no, and I say in way of choosing clubs to compete at a club World Cup from 2021-2024, and the last 2021-2024 no, Brazilian clubs na just And this year I can bet you say Brazil Basanaji. It's Argentine clubs no. Omukra this tournament on by a Prince Kai. They've never lost a game. River Plate ni Boca nyina. Boca bo against Benfica. River Plate ebo against that is a team from Asia. But they Boca ebo draw. And River Plate won. But Brazilian clubs in there and already Palmeiras and the Africa champions. They say Africa champions are pyramids. They say the next Club World Cup the pyramids are qualified. They are the first team from Africa qualified. Into no next year they say 2025 champions pyramids or the Club World Cup next one. But then Ali qualified by virtue of the modern boy in Africa between 21-24 and Radia Palmeiras and Ali. And Palmeiras this season, no, they're also doing very well in Brazil. But we are one of the big fishes in Brazilian football. Club when they produce Cafu. Club now in front of Palmeiras, they produce Cafu. But then so for the history of Botafogo, if we are saying that you why na best left back. You body and you Paulo Maldini, you Roberto Carlos. Roberto
Carlos, yes.
But Roberto Carlos Bacachor said the grandfather of the inventor of that left wing, Brent, my friend Nelson Santos. Master Grace Omam Nelson Santos picture. In the name of Botafogo as a club, almost stadium no, you're naming after this great man, our friend Nelson Santos. Ono invent say left back say wujina treya, men jina say would you train na wobo. Join the attack all the time. He invented that. That is the man Nelson Santos, the grandfather of left back. And now Brazil, this man is hugely respected. Last time Beke Ofia say Woko Brazil the best player ever. Still na splits. Bebrena believe say nye Pele. Now the Brazil's greats. The greatest are Brazilian Mane Garincha. The crooked bed or the little bed. This man, Mane Garincha, and I say Garincha for short, Manuel no, was so exciting to the extent that yes, when you're born was like a pet to him. And who read about Mane Garincha, you will know say 7 producer. I say Pele Muno won by statistics, but this is the greatest ever Brazilian footballer, Mane Garincha. And these players play away about my team Botafogo. But the reason why a Neno stadium naming after Mane Garincha, but rather the national stadium in Brazil, in Brasilia, was named after Mane Garincha. And I say Mane Garincha succeeded and I say winning more titles with the Brazil national team. But then Nelson Santos winning more titles with Botafogo. And until then Nelson Santos the facet of club from Botafogo. But Brazil and Tahiti, they don't see Pele. They see this man. And I don't believe you cry no more skillful than Ronaldinho. That is Mane Garincha. The ball was a pet to him and Obo Botafogo. Those were the times and gone are the days. Because once I didn't see that those players, no Mumbai Europe, Real Madrid, and Barcelona. Football was South America. And so we read the history of the World Cup. Before then, no South America for the dominated power. Me know in 1930 started World Cup. Uruguay and Argentina were first World Cup final.
Yeah.
Yes, of which Uruguay and Argentina 4-2 at the first ever World Cup. And so Italians in the World Cup never.
And the Uruguayans were coming as the Olympic champions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and Olympic champion in 1928 at the Olympics. 1928 at the Olympics, and so budget a World Cup in 1930.
Yeah.
And that is Uruguay. And then 7 producer, now I say Obianye Bia Pimpam. Football was never Europe. Europeans the reason why who say football na and your money say no you believe it's a football no rather for vagabonds or more go school na no mbobo. Into those years, na Europeans na fancy football. Obi obobo biano. I say 7 producer, I say one count. Many nyina ye go school. At a point in time, omo no one time pay school no mbobo and enter
I'm sure.
But
yeah, Bruce and Richie,
edu games cry set in a classroom na see ade. That was football in Europe. But South America, because economy nye sika ni woni ade ntino, everybody was into football. And who have be a players we warm, we tete omo, ye raise your mo, we yemba show.
Okay.
And the Chelsea won against Flamengo. And Mestre Grace Chelsea, the projected lineup. Their mates and likely say and one ABC. Chelsea Football Club, we're Chelsea fan at TNA. And the Chelsea best start Robert Sanchez again in goal post. Right back in the Bayern Malo Gusto. Left back Bayern Marco Correa. Now, center back penny, that is Benoit Badiashile and Trevor Chaloba, Jehovah Witness Nino. Now, in the middle, Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez. Now, in attack, Pedro Neto on the wide. Now was said about Tyreek George and on board Noni Madueke. That is the report coming through. Now Kopama is the classic number 10. Now about Liam Delap. Say you know the end of the road for some players. Yes you. Noni Madueke and then Nicholas Jackson. And then Nicholas Jackson will be a tactical player. You be using for reasons. Say 7 brothers are Konoko Pim. Who is the finishing in yet? I must say, you know, most of the Chelsea fans in the crowd believe say, as in the future of the club, you know, it is hanging by the thread. Now for Flamengo team a minimum. Omu coach currently a Chelsea former player. Luis Felipe, and as Felipe Luis, former Atletico Madrid and Chelsea left back. Onoye Flamengo head coach. Now, and then Chelsea one a former player, Jorginho Frello, from Napoli to Chelsea, and then Jorginho and a ball as at the base of the midfield for team Flamengo. And now Flamengo team no, adia ebo mo pa na say, omo players they came to Europe at a point in time as a career no career no nosedive ye. No mo say call back to South America. One of those players Guillermo Varela. What kind of Manchester United right back. Guillermo Varela and Varela never right back. Say Edema Flamengo. Now a brand from Pedro on Lydia attack Edema team that is Flamengo. Oba Italy but boss Serie A with Fiorentina. And quite yes sir, he went back to Brazil and in nay afar Eddie Amano. Because of him and that boy na friend that is Gabriel Barbosa Gabigol. Is a Gabigol ya Tonama Cruzeiro because of Pedro. Now another player Eric Pulgar. Chile almost success stories, you know. One player or GD player Eric Pulgar, Arturo Vidal. What kind no partnership no was solid, and Eric Pulgar never combined with Jorginho as the base of the midfield, and so the best player of the team last time Mekanasem against Ghana or Ghana Nyadwa in 2022 Qatar World Cup, and that player is Georgian de Arrascaeta, and Arrascaeta. And on share number 10 years, you know, no as the classic number 10 for the team Palmeiras. Now there is a Brazilian interest in Gerson, and they Ancelotti call Brazil, no, or sign invente Catanaccio, and they are dear friend of Jogo Bonito. Oko Brazil or Moboni is Jogo Bonito, and then Jogo Bonito no air combine Catanaccio, and all combine Jogo Bonito and Catanaccio, no, play and then you give the General Super Air Brazil friend of Gerson, and the area Gerson also ye, and San Luis Araujo. Obobo kakra ewo Lille and then Luis Araujo ewo at the far side of the white. Into a game bedding Flamengo so far in Brazil, they are the most informed team in Team Brazil. Chelsea will have to up their game. Only that no crab compare Chelsea ewo edge, but they have to still up their game. And South Americans worry more the kind of enthusiasm, the zeal and the passion of modern bono and annual say change those from the other continents, Africa, Oceania, and to some extent that is Europe. Europe people they say the stories very bad. When we win, Paris win, they won against their neighbors Atletico Madrid from Europe, but Oceania South American club and they were falter. Now, maybe we have stories with some of the transfers also just brief. Now, last time Bekasem say Ibrahima Konate will leave likely so back Real Madrid. They say Liverpool has started a pay replacement for Ibrahima Konate. Konate the contract in Mbewe, but almost started a pay replacement. Stories are in summer Effie Anfield, Urban say, and then Liverpool per Maggehi or Ivorian, French in Iba. Maggehi and a Maggehi and then no Liverpool penal. Into no say earlier no they wanted a branch friend. That is Brightwaite from that is Everton, but then Brightwaite will not come cheap because of the rivalry between Liverpool and that is Everton. Into no and the option is a branch friend that is Maggehi, and Maggehi say well less than a year contract left. Into no I must say and the bargaining power na confirm. Last year, Newcastle United, beginning of the last season, Newcastle they are around 60 million pounds at the core, but team Crystal Palace rejected and the Crystal Palace 40 million pounds crowd the core on Beji because boy no contract in the end there or extend it. Watch say he wants to leave club and friend leave that is Crystal Palace, and because of that, and the Jarrell Kwanzaa air call Leverkusen. 30 million euro, it has been agreed. And Kwana says here or no Kono. They say Liverpool sign RSA on Bessaya top players BBU and players say no Mudin Abetoja. Minu said down years. They say Munya club manu. Is that Saudi Arabia for no we show a lot of glimpse so mo pa Brent ya friend that we yes.
Okay.
Napoli can on mode bano. I say we from kakra.
Transfers, FIFA Club World Cup, CONCACAF, and all that. You're running in emo, yeba, not yaba bidi, you feel so encomo, and then they can to him say, you need your back all the way from Portugal, they didn't come out, Elfia, issues be brave, why be doing come out, but Airtel, too much money. Airtel, too much money. So say, Sikabri, as a boy sataso, Airtel, ya. Now Airtel say, simple. So we need Airtel Sima. Shase ne pedi so wo bi nso a enne eso aye de auto airtime 5 Ghana cedis a auto bu so a so we de be call so we de be browse automatically you enter into that draw a chese na otwi bi a every day ubetuma enne 100 Ghana cedis every week ubetuma enne 20,000 Ghana cedis 1.2 million Ghana cedis and also na your grand prize. Don't forget say udu humbeshim CCA and once over dial star 500 hash and as a star 500 hash. Now if you also automatically will enter into that draw. Na Airtel CCA o mama network so ye de. Uwon kwofo edi so adwane bra na be join ye na sika wo so nyese we issue airtime kwa omonso they are giving back to society. Eno ho enko eno no yenko wo messages na so na yenfa messages no also for adwen kire bra so no ne ye no na ye nti join ye I was Sompa 3.1 na so adwen kire fa bra insuraba umale di fabrigas we why you acknowledge but others we go in details. Douglas Costa also ya to wonka Star Boy or say watching the show live and clear at Ahafumem Airport. Sompa FM Sports no size. Congratulations to Atletico Madrid for their victory yesterday. Greetings to Yasma, Quadro Space, and my big brother Aluku J. Wishing him a happy birthday. Happy birthday, big bro. Congratulations. And so encore Emfa Yenya Douglas Costa. We were watching from the when you also watching the show live and clear. Still we move. Greetings to Chairman Ousu Bempa in Shayaso and Samuel Boachi Yadom SBY Busum Train Oyibo Boating and so messenger or the Abrayano. Welcome Powers. Thank you so much. Where your Kingsford Akon one so dia banano. Ousu and St. George Papa Che B Emmanuel. More fire at Powers. Sanso and it's power time. Abraham S Sky. Pedro Martina Cruz. I see the best sports show loud and clear. And of course, it's airborne inside Indianapolis, Kumasi, town of Kesman Junction is the main location. From Pedro Maldina Cruz, Ember Power with emojis of fire, Kwesi Alonso, and so Eddie Banos, keep up the good work. Genuinely creative for some more fire. Sanso, no, say this much power. I thought USFA will lash them, giddy, but a Korean, Nakwa wonder now. Tipu. Guayo young wise also while Johnny platform Kesiana so Mr. Chef also watching the show live from United Kingdom. Keep up the good work, Ember Power. Samsung PFA Player Award should be given to Declan Rice, Nana Kwabena. God bless Benzema. Also what they are brain no. Powers can be funny sometimes. Where is your son at Mr. Wack? Okay, Mr. Wack, you're so bad way. Good morning at Ember Powers and the crew. We should watch out from these South American clubs, especially Botafogo. Abbas Zachary, say good morning to you all for the best sports station. Keep it up. We'll see Abbas Zachary. We'll message audio Barcelona. Isaac Akroma, or some more fire. Live from Germany. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Okay. Sir Prince, I need stories from our club, Chelsea. Askijel. Tofik Kagawa. Or say, good morning, Powers, and your knowledgeable crew. I agree with some Sir Prince to a point, but upon anything, they do know South American clubs will be in the semi-finals. Okay, also they are with the Abraya, Yesterday PAG did not do well at all. Yeba sesi ene aba betwa so still live on Sompa 93.1. A very short commercial break yeba. Ye won some bebri I be doing komo from Club Kumasi Asante Kotoko to Heart of Folk and a lot of local issues are eba. Yeba sesi ya.
Introducing Betway's Bet Influencer, a groundbreaking feature where you can make money by just sharing codes. He just needs to share his codes and make money. The more his codes are used, the more money he makes. Oh yes, so what are you waiting for? Anyone can be a bet influencer. Share your codes and make money. Bet Influencer, another world first from Betway.
This advert has been approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Betway, get way more.
If you want better future, join Ghana Bros, cause our brick be the future. Join Ghana Bros, this be one for the culture. Join Ghana Bros, cause say you might do for Ghana. Join Ghana Bros, Ghana Bros.
Yomu, Pequia, Ubefaso Yajuma, Anna, Atia Jumaqua, Faso Waso, Ewokia Jumum, any 80 vetimu and Neya. Suana Mone, fastest and walk, Robusia, anyone Patamo Asitinemu, Bostar 718 star 50 hash, Napeka Hose, Ghana Grows, Top Day, Ghana Bros Jumedie, Mastercard Foundation, Miss Springboard Roadshow Foundation, Limehouse, Niwa Buafone Debro.
Rise and shine with Yas toothpaste and Yas toothbrush. Start today off right by grabbing your Yas toothbrush and squeeze a refreshing dab of Yas toothpaste on it. With its soft bristles, the Yas toothbrush gently cleans your teeth and gums, giving you a comfortable brushing experience. As you brush, feel the powerful formula of Yas toothpaste working its magic, removing every stain in the cavity and leaving your teeth sparkling and fresh. Plus, Yas toothpaste helps make your teeth whiter and protect your gums, keeping them healthy and strong. Choose from our 3-variant toothpaste: Total Care, Herbal, and Wymed. Make Yas toothpaste and Yas toothbrush a part of your morning routine and start it with a confident smile. Yas toothpaste and toothbrush, caring brand for caring families.
Everyone I'm a taster with Bano sell or Canada.
Oh, Woko, Okosuku.
Na, yesi a Japia Bano so or Cotton so no dear or Payajuma.
Messi, I'm out for Quacono, and Yagu.
Jaya no one do Cosano.
Oh, Express Group for ya.
Express Group.
Yes, Express Group. Oh, Pia, Nanya Bre, best of 2 Kwama no dear. Or do because simple. If you want to study and work in abroad in any of the advanced countries like Canada, US, Australia, UK, and Germany, they will take you there. Let's say a visit. And now Tonswa, Dubai, Canada, UK, USA, Australia, any Germany, Nima, whatever. Say ya Jumaswa, or Dubai, Qatar, and South Korea. And if you want to write an international test like IELTS, SAT, TOEFL, GRA, and GMAT, they will assist you to write. Asa for labor, runabout wa, and crying. Kanachi First Light, Tema Community 18, Lashibi Goy Filling Station, Sunyani, Silver House, our High Court, Tamale, Ayama Building, Yabe Tamale Teaching Hospital, Takrade Market Circle, and our offices. Our Mabe so telephone 055 555 0067 and 0249 000448.
Okay, yensan so ma ubia kwa ba na yentwa so issues bebre wo fie ye be de nkomo ba before say ola anase Orlando betna so na ye din nkomo no Express Group from Pennyfo ekutem Express from Pennyfo semi fantu anim so betu kwan obekwa ma no ne ida se okokosua de anase ukwakoye adwuma mesrew Express Group Express Group study abroad work abroad and they Ghana no so sidi no rise de ba still ukwa mo no ko yadwuma masa na enche 1 year pe ube do groma jama boga sheto kamarat uba watwetwu pimpinis atwo pe me uba kroma anya asem ketwo kra uba ya na bibia fa nti ebreche ne de na ebeko na ukọ no tesen krata asem nyina no express group wo de ebeda wo mo na mo sutumi boa se ya sister na wo sunya visa ya sister se de be ya ubetwa ticket and as a plane ticket no any reservation so be ye be page man kra to ho ansa no we kodu uba ye no betena se aye nhihye ansa na wo free krom hako nyasa afi na kodu no na woni aye ntoto no ye de mra bi begu so ni ade nhihye ni na ye no ye no krom ansa na ubekwa wako express group ana mo bantema anke nei Orlando mu nyina komo wo US a chese nkomo twen eye World Cup ke bedu na chese mekon na chese du wa ebro ni kra na ke nchera bibia so ye kama nchi express no akwanto mu nsem nyina fa bedan ye eye 0249 00448 02448 Ghana be bia obekobia no ye branches ewo ho Kumasi mpo ye branches eye miensa ene wo kumasia na mo betuma freye na de ben won ya director na won so tuma ko dwumedie bia fa kwantu no fa bedaye again 0249 00448 na fu de atwa so bibia kama edro ninie Mr. Waka edro ninie your friend Diamond Scientific Research and Alternative Medicine Hospital woman that did donate herbal mixture no ediaba enu ne edura unumbia watenka be kosoro premature ejaculation ubetwem edi afuru abrabom erectile dysfunction ubeyi afuru obabe pakora ebusio immune system ema ho ye den se sisi kwabrafo mepacho unim se wodi koto abo aponcha fansa apapo apampam ya be se ho den pa ho be den kura de asa apapo apampam we eye donate herbal mixture edura aba na memma sisimu ye den eno no mesraw ye be ma ujira memma nyina namu including Yesu Kristo ntemwie no ase eye donate herbal mixture eduro eno no pebinanum sesie na ema wo so hunye den eye Fredman Seba Mr. Herbal Osons Chemist Danny Herbal Edia Pharmacy Baseline Pharmacy Pharmaceutical Shop anase herbal shop bi abewure mu no ubenya duro we bi enso ato kayo so be freye awo 0246 727 677 na fi eno ano no 0246 727 677 offer line we so I know bekasa na bibia so etuma koso kama e de amount emani nyina Orlando ejekum blankson ana watena sia nsama waboa no ofie one ye babedi nkomo anano ada oyi asutire kakra hwekotoko nsama wo ho no enne yeyi asum a ye twen ola
powers
yenkwe
powers ekrum
ya enne na wo kan bibi na ebi no bisa se players na wo release wo mo no wamon formal reasons bia na de ntia bia we ye release no bia non performance indiscipline any ade wo mu chechim kakra na
ye de nchemu ne ba
okay yenkwe
powers yensan so chetie for na ye mo mu nyina akwa bambra Sompa 93.1 FM Sompa TV efisem no ena me de ban we ye hyase e de afri Kumasi Asante Koko na ye ninkantie communication director Edema Kumasi Asante Koroko lawyer Safu Duku on players omube free club nimno
Enjabra mobeti some changes so there's nibi mbaka sanse obiana ebia bibinti opportunity expectation and in the next couple of days fortunately because we want to unfortunately because the bigger yankee no money na so facing the but at this point the technical team no recommendations need to make as a final definitely can confirm say the bigger ebinum quite energy on some
Duku no or say they are players ebi hu bekana indeed ebi nso hu aka na lawyer ebi mo kɔ no omo ba ne nso
the weak size everything moves on also the best strength to be what is signing when we officially
yɛn fa player bi amato ban tisi asan but eja wo mu kan ɛno nso so no na appropriate time nse football emra wo ho no time ya with my man so say asan player na bet na asan player time ɛno so masin
ɛno ɛyɛ lawyer Safo Duku communication director de Kumasi Asante Roko na lawyer de tujua sɛ ɔmo atimi achieve ɔmo nso a target ɛwɔ season nim sɛ at least ɔmo ɛbɛkɔ Africa
nti ɛnyɛ bɔbɔ na sɛ ɛtumi ɛna ɛka kyerɛ ɛkyerɛfi ɛde bɛkɔ Africa ne kyerɛ sɛ ìnáwó ni yàtí bi yɛ sɛ yɛ bi yà sɛ kɔtɔkɔ ɛyà fi ɛwɔ Africa yàtí bi ɔnda sɔrɔ ne mu nka ɛgyina gini ka ho a yanka ebi bi pɛ yi ɛno paa no yɛn wɔn mu ase ìdílé yà ɛbɛ tɛ position a points a ɛsɛpɛti yɛ from the top of the sport ni yɛ bɛ 6 or 5 points nti ɛyɛ performance above average.
ɛno enso ɛyɛ lawyer Safo Duku na ɛkyɛkyɛ saa nsɛm na Grace mo ɛma no ma me kɔtɔkɔ pathways no ode ɔmo mfa to screens ne so na yɛ ni nkɔmɔ na pa sɛ de na obusa no emfiri na nkosi next week Monday ho baabi no na kɔtɔkɔ ɛne 9 players ɛna awie yes 9 players already no kɔtɔkɔ players are na ɛwɔ camp nyina yɛ 26 emu 9
players omu no awie amokɔ
omo free club
okay
yes
we mu release o man asa omo ton bi
die tie nie on say sisi ano me ensa we na da so yi Fernando Wisdom Bassi omo fa ne last season enti omo sign 2 years anti aka na 1 year contract
okay
and paying for so omo na wi enti omo mutually
omo terminate contract
omo call secretariat no omo nyina agi atum say obi anko ne baby enti Fernando Nigerian international oko Daniel Adrain Ejete ono nso second round ya second transfer window ya and omo fan 2 years obo 6 months and the ma Kumasi Asante Koroko and omo call secretariat no and nso mutually omo party omo we say obi e ko ne baby and na ye wo Samson Eduku ono nso omo fan second round ya eno de unu akra de onim sem meka ho asem dada ono nso endro call secretariat no empanyifo say mutually eno nso omo ni na wie na goalkeeper Freddy Kasari ono de ne contract asa with Asante Kodoko omo frɛ ne call secretariat ni kodi nkomo Asante Kodoko de omo demands ema no eno ono nso ni ne manager de ne de ema Asante Kodoko but empanyifo ntimi amiti
goalkeeper ne de no
yes enti eno no contract no omo nto aso biem to no already no the contract abawie nti omo renew eno ye goalkeeper Freddy Kasai nti ono nso ko
mampen
ena abrantia ye friend Michael Cheidwamana ono nso endra okọ secretariat obi aka ne 1 month no ono nso contract abawie ono nso empanyimfo se omo ne nto aso biem nti Cheidwamana enso ko emba makotoko for remfi se Akwasi Asante omo dinka terminate the contract before answer season ne kra ebeba na wiye Justice Nkuku Blay ono nso the contract abawiye wa Asante Kodoko endra oka 7 players na me catch us say omo ko secretary mpanyifo say Blay so
force ko Blay den so we make mention of one player we see
Michael Cheidwamana
that be before after Cheidwamana boarding be see
Samson Eduku
dey so abonda dada
ai my boy Eduku my boy Jete and my boy Fernando Wisdom Bassi
and your first three no but even before a year before Justice Blay
Freddy Kasari goalkeeper
Asari dey match
Asari ko eno no
Bassi match
eno Michael Cheidwamana Michael Cheidwamana ono
okay we dey
so enti Justice Blay so ko empanyifo say omo ne nto osom ne biem enti Blay so oni contract with Asante Kodoko ne contract ewu enti omo ne nto aso biem Isaac Minta eko ehobi Isaac Minta pe enkomo na eko so no encha nkosi Monday na Kotoko ne Minta enso contract no abawiye na de ye shocking kakra eye somewhat Tinedu nso ka 7 players a omoko secretariat woni bi no na Tinedu dia no de ewom nie on say oye the most expensive player kotoko efa no just last season 3 years contract and omni Tinedu sign season we ba wabo 1 aka 2 endra oko secretariat obi empanyimfo chema omanya deal amano
okay almost manya deal
amano ewo Ghana Premier League mu bunu teams ne baako aba for Samuel Tinedu ti omo percenka omo de ne ma bunu team no enkomo na ensi enti Monday Samuel Tinedu besa ko secretariat akohia IMC no
Tinedu say 3 years wabo 1
ti aka 2 seasons ewo ne contract with Asante Koro bempen force o manya bunu teams ne baako edini wa ha but me pese Monday meeting ne kwa ewia na yabebo team ni di
ola me o denti na me twetwe din ni na no pedia mo ye no official when they acquire these players me kikambum na ma hwe this players a mo ji o mo kwan no e be just after 6 months.
Yes.
It be most of them are 1 year.
4 players just after 6 months.
4.
Kwesi Asante, Samson Eduku, and Ajete, and Isaac.
Ajete na America no.
Yes, Mintadi and Omunya confirm but Andrew Monday no confirmation ni beba because Andrew ko secretary.
4 players.
Omo de 6 months ya no.
Me come no mabia bum. Bia ba ye china, ye betna so final lap no. Na menya the cost omode acquire all these players.
And Kamima Grace Mumu and Uncle Mumau, Nana Penkra 4.5 million Ghana cedis nana. On Zendra me bo Odianam Kase and Nay Beba Beka Sa Audio ni Wasem. And Tika Grace Mo ever call a year and drag you.
Technical staff by ọmọ ẹ̀dùnánẹ́ ànọ́pá ẹ̀wìá ẹni ẹ̀lùmọ́ ní nyinaa yẹ́wùrà náà bọ́tọ̀m ẹ̀nà òyìnbá yẹn. Yẹ́sọ́ pírí sọ na yẹ́sọ́ ṣe àṣeyẹ yẹ́wùrà náà sọ̀bọ̀ ọ̀ká ẹ̀ma ẹ̀ 4.5 million Ghana cedis. Ṣé yẹn fẹ́ tuntun players na ọ̀pẹ̀ players a yes fata kotoko aka national team biano omungu ye befro yaso yakoso ye for players and kukudam chese shomu ebi to be ebi ni be
trust me say baby an ye pene nya baby an kan 4.5
pay o say players no ebi ni ha na na say mo kan say players no mo fa o mo last season sa 4.5 million Ghana cedis na opem so de ma o mo no players no mo de ko form no ebi ni ha o mo sesu ni ha and after 6 months ye terminate contract sa it somebody ka catch us say ye wie Andrew Monday no 99 players there o mo nye kodoko players bi na players no we no aba no o mo ba no so announcement ne to aso ene ya announcement in the better to us aba
obi ama message bi me pese apostle enya yi mam yansa metuma kan air because I say baby one no den kakra ogidi say this is deliberately causing financial loss to the club but part bi wo ho ate say the general show mam yansa makan
causing financial
deliberately causing wo mo bo apa no mo bo club nka
Ember ode and somehow but until the Kodoko transfers no sa na eko yes sa na eko and then so Jawu Okumase Jawu on the way 4 years was sign we Jawu Okumase who be Jawu wa bedru Kumase
okay yes. That boy now before be banana who some buy okoye interview
yes wa bedru Kumase
okay was sign
we 4 years on the was sign 4 years na Endra secretariat ono omo hia kotoko players omo je omo kwan no omo hia team B management
okay
Endra Go Stars management no
be any Go Stars
yes omo ba Kumasi
okay
na possible move for Kamara Jemfi ehun komo na course
goalkeeper
no Gold Stars Charles Kamara Jemfi attacker.
Also being Kotoko Bina
Charles Kamara Jemfi. Yes, one of the screens in this one.
Okay.
Possible move. Entiendra meeting no a corner nimpa. Player ne de waka yes actually Kotoko. Enti say between Gold Stars and Asante Kotoko. So I'm very rich.
But Gold Stars and so Africa so we away. So we away some Africa. Champions League.
Ember. Yes. Ye di achira.
Matias say.
So what say Samson Eduku. Wa joining Gold Stars e ma ne nyon.
Samson
Eduku. Yes. What say wa joining baby any Gold Stars e ma ne nyon. Ye de mo beba.
Ati.
Na yenra Continental Club Masters. Sa say we can na man for.
Phobia.
Baby on commanded dundi e done and dusted. Phobia for massive Didi Dramani.
Okay.
Yes. And commanded do a chili pa.
I initially reported by other no one doing music demands now. So coach you so
yes, Maso could not do the say
was me checks just so mudim koma.
And command the economy. Say and command the economy on your corner open office in a dozen. Per me chest no Maso could bear a contract me no crowd outside deals me no outside. It is also open the not just as a meeting the demands. And no na dey the amaphobia for no ti omo do mani ahwe Didi Dramani
asu Didi Dramani
ai chese baby ade na du ne die
omo ye na wi
omo dey confirmation no ebeba na yenti opariado oka asem bi
once
omo enche kra be 4 days ya and omo say omo form recruitment committee bi a omo be yenti opariado.
We don't intend to have done is that after Tina and we are submitting the report, you're making sure that we bring players in the wisdom of the board. Let's put in a committee, so we can put a player, so the enemy tobacco, and I'm going to chase the dealers winning and be able to deal with it.
Committee no man forming there, not just they are on track. Yes, because they are more young coach, Eddie Ama House of Folk.
Okay.
Players need be on the list.
Committee inside this week here, almost on my form committee. This week here.
Yes. Okay. This week here, and no more young coach. No.
Okay.
Now players be our listening so.
Okay.
Players be our listening so. Almost when need the but because of the last season, House of Folk, omukwane na muwana. Hooray, no nti as the attack represent
recruitment committee now mo form be part of the club and I say after recruitment o madwuma benawie
e we dey almost say omo on say House of Folk board ni bi management ni bi and a technical team
and o makabo nti outside the bianca within
na media man so say ho media man jabe 5 players kwan
what akwa
ai omo mame Ben Dauda Sidibe a striker, mediama, yes, Omojana
Quine.
Apia Kubi, Omo goalkeeper, Omojana Quine. Andy Kumi Francis, mediama, Ejana Quine. And Abrantia, Ononso your friend Michael Enu, Ononso mediama, Ejana Quine. And he transferred the Emway,
a Richard and a Cromans with the NB.
Aye, Emway,
and then where's the Ashi? I'm Paula Ashi.
Oh,
the grandma grandson can be.
Na Asante Koroko, Era Nations FC camp.
I'm going for player.
Omora Nations camp.
I'm going for player.
Aye. Now the question is, Dr. Che de Bemo Mana. And no na amount for starting busa but Omora Nations camp.
Okay.
Yes. Enti enoye nkoma e wo na Black Starlet. Almost 31 months list about Bontia, almost year prampam. Now, Omakotwa preparations so kakra.
Okay.
Inti annoying committee powers. Transfer no said here a normal air quan.
A see any keja in Yasida. It I say. Any Jacob Blanks and Orlando no, but in when you Sunday or a day I was so winning back on, it sounds so dear. So what I say, back on a hunchun capsules. Hunchun no a prostate issues. Bema udru titru ni 40-45 edi kona e wo se da ne da wo ko se won so be kwa kwaye analysis on your prostate ni ehunu se issues bia ma ho ana e san se du samre na wan ko da ne da nko hwe a how be bema no ye den ebedrum ne bi tse bia ye de droben katita mi to bemem anse wetuma egunsu eno kra ne ya no nyasem ketwa sanso Mr. Q ho a eboa emema enso ewo mpaso araba vaccine tablet ma edru unumbia eboa ema oba wonso mfichiri ko ene ehu haw ni na no asetu ni nyina Kurun Ghana Limited na kofa nurami ensa ediaba free on 0244 725 429 0244 275 429 Herbal shop ni pharmacy shop bi awuremu a obenye dro ne bi enso ato mesraw se Gentleman Dental omoba Ghana ha no ye ne esen issue nyina no etonkwanta ya pai esan se omoboa ema 1 halitosis 2 inflammation of the tonsil glands se bia o tonsils be inflamed ana se sa woni bi beba to de bia on se wote wankasa wote pampan ene ade ukasa obi gusu a na nimpa no konechi how bia wo sen ene wenum ho no wo de ko Gentleman Dental a mpenifo be boa doctors am ben e sen ene oral hygiene ho ho a omo so be boa na apomuden mapa enso tuma ba ewenum wo sen color na sesa edura wonum nti oba teeth whitening ye be yama wo sen pesa ocean gold and also pesa ocean silver crown ni nyina ye yebi e wo yasweye 0559 139 582 0559 139 582 Kumase your Abrepo Junction wodu ani chiremu wo Bantama High Street no so no Total Filling Station Ethiopia Techima your magazine wodu ani chiremu Techima Market no Accra your 2 branches Nungwani Atomic Down Kofodia adjacent to the Central Police Station of course Takrade for and so idu tadi Tadisco Junction so buhuye ho my yetumedi nkomo ho nkomo nen Sir Prince Bray
my minwa Accra so folk na mini nkomo kakra you see the issues of pamo way the way aba no me pese minwa na mini nkomo the coaching staff of Accra so folk yenyina enim even when the league was ongoing the just ended league was ongoing most of us felt say papa efeno watara ne niema bia oye anyhow the club has to folk the way ani esi ye pese yenhu improvement ani yenhu no most of us felt say eso muja papa ne kwan no mukofo obi foforo de ne ba someone who is way above him de ne ba and look so we season end here papa efeno watara be kan sembebre ama ye betena afia ne ye ka ho asem say ono no na ohu ne say has to folk the best club in the country and okaye no na amanfo bi ntene nsem na asem ame betena afia aka say so we ne mentality the whole city na anka very very good for such a club because House of Folk a very big club and with set big clubs now here coaches are omonche dan sakombi to that kind of pressure from outside no ono the obe kanenya no wotie most of the times so coach a big club that is the mentality and the character I say show and yes can be an obemwa because a club like House of Folk kotoko oye den no matter what you do the talks will be on you yebeka nwasem we ya drop a win by 5 games to us not the next game at was in Kolusu they will forget about you winning 5 games aba be kan that loss na wunya en ho asem even with that ye hu bi wo ogum at time ye nyina hu say ogum sometimes he was winning a lot of games consistently for the club but omopam ni fro no ma coach Kamzi to be take over no 1 2 3 wins na fe do omo yet say they say kotoko current me winning 3 games and twice so that and that's what who be crache so this is the kind of things that are associated with the big clubs intina me manage how ana watara ni suban bi ni etie but I also say suban it comes along with resource because such a person you don't think about the pressures outside the reason why I won't think about the pressures outside is because you are providing the resource for the club ade a odi esi wani so obe eno na wo focus on so obe and you are able to get that kind of resource no entinye de obi beka won chen na wutie but watara de na difference ne so the talks and the resource no na se bo abira That was the main reason why a lot of us felt say, nah, he shouldn't be the man. But why do you have Kwadire so? Last season, House of Folk was fighting relegation, right? Onya 45 points. Season, House of Folk near 58 points. Listen to this, House of Folk near 58 points no. Unim said last season, Samata is enya 61 points in the DJ League. The second team, Accra Lions, enya 51 points. Over this season, now they compare last season. This season, Bibiani Gold Stars na J-League no, okuta 63 points. Udim say unlike last season, Samata is no okuta 61. Now the second team 51 points no. This season, Gold Stars near 63 points no. Udim say over on the league table. E compare say last season, the OD second enya 51 points. Now be heard the OD 7th on this league. Only the 51 points, clearly telling you, say, this season point accumulation echo on him. And I am now understanding why. Ana papa ye friend watara all kase. Meaning what the mention say, I know I'll make that statement say, on only has to folk na born home money. Because looking at the performance points are winya no. And last season and very closer to the league. Even pono anka oye menkas or the second position place team nanim. And this is the kind of things Watara association or associating with, and clearly we know say these are not enough. So when you're 58 points, last in the second you're 51 into Wasan ho by 7 points. But one to me and League, and in such a club like Castle Folk. Excuse me to say, even when they do the second, it wasn't enough. Why? Because they know, say, and I said they knew, said their competitions is Kotoko. So when the first, Kotoko be the first, no. So always they were aiming for the number 1 spot. And he said, "Ne, Ubana say, Ube the 4th, 5th. Now points, bro, the one last season, the now because say for me, I think say it isn't enough, and them getting him rid of him, I think say the best thing to do. Though say Enyanye, clearly confirmed, but it will be the best thing to do. But going forward, no. So free honoma, that is where the issue comes in. Maso akuna do nsem ni beye bebre, coach Maske asem na making. A beye bebre, yati bebre, enkomo ne kwa chire, which we know. But say the ekeka ba say, maso akuna do pe den enkomo na ekọ so no kire say nisika sem no ni demands no wasoro. And even to quote it per what I am hearing, and they say somewhere around 80,000. This is the rumor outside. There is no truth in it. I'll bet me do says say we no bet. This is what you are hearing. I not just say
to every rumor, yeah, there are some item of truth.
Oh, 18 America, true. 18 say you need to clarify it. Say those say you are giving the figure.
The internal makers are say the oka say a rumor. There is no truth to that. Obi obeti bi aka say sabi say akeka. But nenu to every truth that to every rumor.
But for now, they say it is alleged.
Be aka say nye confirm. But so source a oka free. If you source ni area.
Yeah, so it is 80,000 is what we are hearing now, and
because the same figure, yeah.
Oh, okay. And per that conversation, I say House of Folk is not willing, and they feel like omuntimi. But I never come person me really. Coach Maske is coming from Black Leopards, right? Papa, your friend, Chifiwa Tida, Tidela rather, or no, and then the main man for Black Leopards, no. Time na. Coach Maske ni deal ne bekoso no say ne interview na eba bonten o making it clear say ampa omone a quote from Ghana e di nkomo and they are willing said the coach ne penombe the man. So listen to this the amount, it is not something I mere preview to, but the amounts are not way higher than we know. So just imagine this: you are going to employ someone, and I say you want the services of someone. Who feels oba a bit me at anything around for you. What do? You try to meet the criteria and the expectations of the person. And for me, I feel say though coach Masu Didi Dramani is a very good coach, but between Ono and Maske, if Sema me can ebam ni ya, I would prefer Masu Okunedu rather than Masu Didi Dramani. And don't see it is Abdullah Ghazali from Baseke. Ebet me be part of the assistant, and then Fifi Parker from Golden Cakes. Eba be the 2 assistants of Nini Bejuma. But near T a Bendida Asem. Be Bendida the what I'm hearing is ne certificate won sensem no aye bibia ho honom nti ebia ono ne ntimi go through ebe rather na jao former Kotoko on the match and this is what you are hearing. So we are just waiting to see if really say House of Folk on person move forward. There are some things they need to step up and make sure say they are going higher. And yet I say yeah ready benya Minnesota the match now say okay yeah ready benya results no necessarily be the benya ni bia. So you need to step up and make sure say they are you know at the proper results are more than what you are getting now and a about team anymore. And I think say crop be Kumasa and to issues no so yeah
mama unya
as time goes on and seven beba we abi the home
na ndi kotoko enkomo no money man but telecel when you say telecel go so a sene keke no ukra sima sene keke we are different from kofo bi o de send nam sene so who send nam sene na ukra we are sene keke telecel say we use telecel sim now the send sika to telecel and also we use to telecel play app no now the send sika e free and obe send 4,000 obe send 2,000 the obe send e free yento kra e telecel so nti so we use sim go for die bia betuma port no aba enye necessary we set so kwotwa telecel sim betuma port aba now so aba enjoy that officer and so e wo telecel say sene keke ene ya sene sene sika e de koma odofo obetuma you see app and also obedale star 110 hash na afi wonso wakoso na wa enjoy this officer telecel and so edemaye ne yanko
Korokone Hearts of Folk standard clubs omo clubs almost set standard and they maintain standards but all of a sudden it looks like say no almost shifted from their focuses. It looks like the focus now they almost shifted. Now guess what? Say because there are rich people also in the game. As a stance, there is an equal playground. There is an equal playground with regards to transfers now the audience. What is happening now? They say player Koroko Go Stars bet me out. Player a House of Folk Betono, Summertex 96 bet me out. Now guess what? So we are House of Folk fan. Let's say real season, no. Let's have to focus this second crowd 7 previous 1 year. Me, I was surprised when a real season now. Both coaches, I say, no, there was competition. Say, why na year the chain? No.
Kotoko has ana.
Omo you know man what bread the season and the review. That is not Kotoko. Any hard standard. I hope they make
Karim put on the one so amante.
No make say, and no, and yeah Karim na me compare. Make the embodiments the club Asante Kotoko. Any a crowd to folk. The standards of Mukrano. So Koroko season na wanje lega 7 previous. That is not Koroko standard.
Meaning say utie ula stories no dey ban. I saw like one of the stories no say omu PR no. Or say their target was to qualify for Africa, so therefore they've met the target.
They've met the target.
Oh, sure. So I don't know, because our target was to qualify for Africa. See, the league in India and Kenya plus. By Yan league, our target, can be so many because they set the target to qualify for Africa. 4.5 something.
And we can't know 90 a wage and chain. And you're parking on Kosona. I say it's yes. Now, Koroko Ecobo Confederations Cup. Africa. So Kobo Champions League Africa. Yeah. Maybe that was the target. But here is the case. One, and when I make us and be say, and you about yento. You buy and make sure say you buy quality to compete. Playgrounds na Koroko Eko ne hotro. And you 7 producer and you matrama kwe. About unim ya yemenye. That is the grounds Koroko Eko say. And then Yatesa Samson is likely to join BBN Go Stars. When by like Orbano, there was a lot of hope. There was huge hope. Say Bueno will come and play and fit the bill at Asante Konoko. Because before Beko Arabian Gulf, he played for Tamale City. Unfortunately, he was the only shining beacon that time as a Tamale City. Not Tamale City into me also a Premier League, Echo relegation, no Arabian Gulf. Into Ofi Arabian Gulf Nebano. That season, the season now, only Tamale City called relegation. No, he was the top scorer of the Ghana Premier League and top scorer for the 18 Tamale City. That's the player we are talking about. Into Obana Hope Senior very huge and high, but Obayano would see fans very well. It looks like I saw below bar. Now players are yet it's your Mudin says say no they your party ways with them. For Justice Blay, it looks like I said Ceciano, there is nothing to show again. Yes. Ceciano a new role and over last season getting to the latter part of the season no as a form not they pay and a culminating year with the injuries nyai into where injuries in no Justice Blay say yenim so any kanika no yehu those attributes in the from Justice Blay, so they are okay with him. Now the problem I mean was saying is say anytime a top team be able to change coach, you know, philosophy necessary because from Ogun to Karim Zito, the system and the philosophies will not be the same. They would always contradict. Into Bano no Abano, Karim Zito, I feel no take it charge and over take full control of the club. Into no onoba per players are over to me on my ejuma. Maybe just maybe there are players they are not leaving the club on performance. I said, and your performance no mudi fi club no. Probably be play being in born bopa, but Bian and Subayno coaching them pay. I hope so. What I say, players will let me tell you, me who's a player be a 7 previous or Nyadio, a philosophy in a system, no 7 previous at a point. Lukaku you run is but or call Premier or call Italian Serie what happened. A lot of examples can be given. Into no maybe there are players I say Subayno and a meaty standards or pay. There are people when you are not disciplinarian, when you're disciplined, I want to mean you when you. That is how it is. And see, as I got issues, no, a lot of issues. Miss cannot move continue there. I don't want to go there because Koroko matches I'm here Baba Stadium, you know. I wasn't impressed in a single game. Only through democracy, bruh, na time. Koroko through democracy. Baba Stadium. Na time. This is not Kumasi as I got standard. Into a film, Master say those in charge, you know, should keep an eagle eye. They say, yes, I may kotosa me kotokeke. You say Africa now walk on grounds now walk on a whole true. You should buy quality to compete, but and maintain the standard.
If you so Kotoko supporters in Libya, or more as one of their key concerns, how some of these players Kotoko use fortune in acquiring them 1 year. Maybe 6 months, and you are letting them go free, and the underlying word is free. Mako break club after 6 months.
And see, in this case, why not we blame you? Sometimes I am blaming scouting team also. 7 producer, the fact that player no airborne year or particular team no, as our philosophy no, or fit or bill nana. These are some of the things. So when we play teams, so sign a player, you need to research very well. And so what is a player in a 7 periods? What did those were the times I'm gone at the days. The internet in here too powerful, sir. Into what say so Obia there 7 periods Uber press over park. So those times, you know, I say now a lot of people were going to the stadium, but those times in Slow Park, players will give you their A game, unlike today. And all betty din you work up park or bet no way the meeting din na ball boy there. I understand that no a meeting what I heard. And also another factor. Into no say whatever transfers they will do in going to Africa, no, they should make sure say they do a master stroke of a transfer because maybe I'm more the whole through. And besides, you know, Wisdom Fernando Bassi, the other mates say very lazy, especially during training and what have you. That was the stories that were coming through. Into no attitude of the players, but on the pitch, now one of the dynamic wingers in Kodoko player, Brent Fernando Bassi, only more no pa. But I didn't see the nay contract in a woman so mujano quite Manako. Frederick Asari case here, you can make a case for Frederick Asari. Yes, a contract in a but they don't want to renew the contract because the reason is Kodoko are not ready to meet the demands. May just say, what's a woman say? Okay, and you're waiting in favor me. Instead, I don't know a understanding and your performance of the goalkeeper. Na 7 previous I'm a boy no ofia Santa Goroko. Ni demands the team no end to me meet. But then no, sometimes a club is supposed to me meet with demands when you are too good. What can they cry? They will meet it. I hope you understand. So we are too good. It is optional. They are making it optional. So we are too good. What can they cry? They will meet it. There are players here. Who clubs be more play do what? Who can say like 7 periods? Second origin or more like your season. Misika na imagine bon 3 times. The club will do it because on himself or born 3 times. You are worthy of the amount no more the amount. By your season, born was a fees are born ye, but then you want a salary increment and as a person remuneration, your double now. Club will assess. And again, Ombe say 7 periods. A human that will yama team no in the long term. About what team now and same what team no answer. So a lot of factors goes into transfers. Into no meno when I hear transfers, sometimes I want to go deeper and some account want them. 7 periods and your players will bring. I say team because I mean to me no juma a bad performance. No, there are some many not bad performance, but there are some so attitude and also a major factor.
Me da say no Philip Inkum the money man. No, you be buy me ya do na oh final lap and so still on this Kotoko issue. Eden yechna be san so e di onkomo. Ma me kanjen drinking water na afi yenko lines and so insha say emfa college. Kanjen drinking water enunu nsuo no. Nsuo a yatu ne din abuju nsuo. Nsuo a eye more than just water. Nsuo a eye duro esansa wonuma enoma pa bebre wo ho a ewom eboa mo apomuden enso sipi ne esita edikan bibi se calcium mpempi anka drum na obenye calcium edi free anase simple anka wonre nama ana anka obenye biwom nanso ebi ewo kanjen drinking water mu ye wo iron iron anka obenhu se eduro na atwe iron 3 plus your friend saying Benya iron 3 nanka bi wo eye edrunum but ne na ebi ewo eye nsuwe mu nti sa wonum kanjen drinking water eye just more than water inu me pebebri ensuwum eye alkaline water da ne da me kanchro se eboa na enane sade bebri every free ni mpedua mu sade a emwo ni mpedua no because of say ye alkaline water nti enane free na afi ohu atɔ abasahare so ekra anti-aging properties into saunumbia wrinkles ne obi ho ahuna 40 years nanso obeka se bia obese 60 years because of wrinkles ne sa no manenti wonom kanjen drinking water eboaw emadane da look younger and fresher umpewe na opedie kanjen drinking water for ni chirem ewo Brema UGC Tafuni Road about route junction so ni nyina okwa obenye biato for 0241 449191 0241 449191 ofre ama we so ayebeje so na yetumi anyway din komo yanko line so na yansase ye ne Ghana for enkasa emfa issues a yedin komo efri nkrofo kro so edibesi efie kotoko players a umaja omukwa amukọ phobia issues ekoso ene report a hodo ibria Orlando Edimaye first caller on the line. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
But we didn't be out free.
Because you did the Hamza.
Hey, Hamza Enko.
My name is about Mr. Benjamin, basically. Not so someone about so far. Now, main country. That's a commandment today. It is so you say a year. Yanka Kisika and as a management seeker. And in the a program to swap to players. What is a Fernando, your own Nigeria? We are not very able to Obama to do so the energy system. So, Obama support us energy. 6 months, 1 year, what am I mouth loading? Because I mean, some of the office. Any say something do oba for 9 years. But no could be any boy, something do contribution of Bam 10 minutes. Let a year I saw no be any joint, support us will be any day, so something do your man next year, or which yabo. It is 1 season with a cost player. That's 1 season, not what you call. Now that one with the goodness of the player. The whole player, the not your own. Me wa that change your money that in there to 2-3 years one day on performing but you are saying when this is a Fernando So I'm going to get this. We know no imagine me. Exactly. We expect to come. You need to management in that case. So I'm going to 1 year. So back for you. So the people, you need to see no way. Now to why you didn't be attitude another day. If you don't be the other of that, the day attitude, the day performance, the day say, if you want this to follow the transfer. But who want to go through season? Just want to know more. Be no way agree. But once you know the go, what about Baba? No one is no what about Baba? Here two to come good. But and good woman. And not to go. Yes, management. Yes, management. Last season, yes, the band 24, yes, the good transfer. Yes, I go for band 20. And yes, I decided to go for ya, you go for last season, yes, I go for essence of why you put together anything.
May I say, we Kotoko supporters, NHL Madrid, and the chair management. One question is that, say, I'm spending all these huge sums of money they are for these players. More 6 months and if indiscipline, man, yet that background checks and some 4 months, you should go and come back again. A supporters concern. Next caller. Good morning. We didn't be off free. Yes, I'm patching within the be free.
Anna
Ananko.
And the president of Barcelona MP Papa, honorable editor, Senator Dapa, I'm Chan Danity. Nama, and the Niana and the Flamingo, because the far nothing like Georgino, and you had enough Flamingo, and there's some against Chelsea. It's me asking you, look at Piasso. Edge Flamingo, but the edge Flamingo show. Because Brazil to get more benefit and to compare them, then they get very too many videos. Information is one of my. Let's say
Brazil for the benefit.
That's how you move. As a couple of times, I'm making up for nothing. Let's say, take no one. Now, come and see, almost a formal going to the mission and all. Maybe the 3 of them, you know, who saw that so cool. I didn't make a person on the form. No, therefore, and the center form. I hope say starting with the trauma. I see the upon who suddenly came on to put in the year.
You don't say, no, Yunia Anani, and no. Next caller, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. We be God.
I can't myself. Also, not to be one argument.
Be God.
Ember. The best one to perform to what it okay? No Kotoko supporters, wow. Well, you can make it. A giant show. If you Kotoko, inclusive that day, you don't repeat a mistake. It's hard to see there. The players are so good, you are wrong. How players are so good, you say almost face man, criminal. Hey! Into a young person, one pass, you can get the say. The queen and around. And you know, I try to be. When you try to like a fine and little, I can't stand about who so players to be. It's in the town, I look place, I'm very at the we do 4 months, but they are out to players, you know. That's what I'm for. We are highly or a year with 2. I hear Kotoko property. Yes, true. The person is in the Africa, putting a million. Why are you Kotoko fashion? What? Yeah, take your Kotoko. You're trying to do Kotoko. Yes, Yano Club, Kotoko, Echo television, playing the rest of Kotoko. But the plan before we took the mouse on the air.
Okay.
Ember.
Be good.
Be good. We got the some truffle and she Kotokoni in count. Muna we are supporters. Internet Samunchila Madrid. Aye. Next caller. Good morning. If I told you didn't be out free. Final caller.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, boss. We didn't be free.
Yeah, me kasafi kama but me ex-footballer me pese me boni do why so.
O ka se footballer.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah,
good morning. Good morning. Okay. Me ex-footballer pese me kasaka kra bla no cheche no wo nchano.
Kasa oti.
Bla na o cheche no wo nchano wa kasa bia ye me geto. Ni uko stadium a uko se Judebra uko se Yawa Champo uko se Shamukui uko se Afododu uko se Amwatilia so what I say this time no uko stadium uko se player we se kotoko saki sa place where ni defend kotoko so sa na kotoko place no go from number 1 to number 11 one ebobo papa
Asem sebe.
This time uko stadium.
Ole fancy yana yemre no ayebe yenko ye birthdays no na finally yana mpege mo ene ewo dwumedi no so birthdays no first one blessing amufa blessing ene wawoda happy birthday ene 20th June Refugees Day ene wawoda happy birthday koma blessing amufa Oko school or Juansa Methodist. Happy birthday and come on. Another one yet Nathaniel Apia Kubi, we elections and research officer for MPP constituency ben no. Okay, from Alex Blankson and one so wawoda happy birthday and come on. Happy glorious birthday to my beloved sweetest daughter Stacy Baba Ando and Stacy Akurei and so and wawoda may the good Lord orders her steps in all your doings and grants you favor in your endeavors from your father Evans Ohineba Ando. Happy birthday and Koma Akola Kitwe. Next one again Nathaniel and 2 years. Happy birthday to Nathaniel from your father James. And now, on say Yamfa platform we show and we show happy birthday. What takrade may you grow to be great. Next one, happy birthday to Andraina Usaha Japan from your father Honorable PK and your mother Esther. And wawoda happy birthday and comma beautiful daughter. Archer say Euradi Yankopon Oman Quatenten. No ombon ho ban na bibia so enye kama. Next Olivia Awo ene wawoda. She works at Obuasi West Education's office from Alonso Deputy News Editor Asida FM eho na unsu butua ene wo se yemfa platform we so na yema Olivia Awodapa na wan fan kan so ye unua say oyo chuchumutu and they don't want treasure and count the other buy na makano we say happy birthday and come. Finally, happy birthday to Ajara 1, a student Juan Ajara Juan, a student of Bolga Technical University. Tell her I miss her so much from Mr. Wack inti also I feel pa I feel sort of inti ene eya wonso awoda happy birthday Ajara Juan. On this note, yendore curtains down on today's show. Nyankopon yadom ne Kristo ama echina ye issues bebre ho ebedi unkomo. Issues from Kotoko and Hartlepool. Final lap echina 9 o'clock exactly ni atena say. Ye frame Ember Power. On behalf of the entire team, we say thank you for being part of this show. Yakrao, bye bye.